In this video, I'm going to discuss with you the three-step framework I use to get as many new leads and prospects into my legal business and the legal businesses of all the firms I consult to as I like. It is essentially like turning on a tap for new business, and it never fails. We live in an incredible time, and with a few simple strategies and some easily managed tools, you can get your business in front of as many of the perfect eyeballs as you like. I'm going to show you my Legal Act framework and how I use it to create a flywheel of leads and prospects that in turn convert into clients and then can become repeat clients or simply refer on new business where necessary. And in case you're wondering, who's this on camera and why should I ever be listening to him? My name is Alan Myberg, and I am the co-owner of a personal injury and insurance law firm based out of Sydney, Australia. I act as the Chief Marketing Officer, and these are tactics and strategies I use to effectively create as many leads and prospects from my marketing as I like. And in turn, I have quadrupled our business size in the last 24 months, and I will continue to do so into the future. And if at any point you would like to find out how you can possibly get a system like this working in your legal business and take all the worry out of where the next leads are coming from, then click one of the links below to find out more. So this is the Legal Act method and the Legal Act framework. Now, I overlay this over my business every time I'm making a marketing decision and I'm going to run any form of marketing or any type of campaign. I will look to make sure that the whole process fits into these three areas and this flywheel. And I also overlay this over any legal business that I'm consulting with when I'm helping them with their marketing. So quite simply, the first A is attract, and the second is convert, and then the T of the act is transact. And that might seem pretty simple. We attract people, we convert them, we transact to them, but it's there to show you step by step what is required in each section. Now, in the attract phase, these days we have the benefit of the power of social media and the power of the social media algorithms. So gone are the days of having to run radio ads and television ads that are shown at obscure times and you don't even know if they are getting in front of your key demographic at the right time, and the massive expense in recording all of that for a 15-second advert with a jingle that you don't even know if it's going to have the right impact. All of that's gone. We can now spin up ads so quickly just using proven frameworks, of which I have two that you can find in a separate video, but I will link down to that video down below in the description. Simple frameworks that you can mix and match and change and find out what works just using your mobile device and your iPhone or your Android device, and you can record these videos so quickly. And you can get videos up for a couple of $100 a week. You can get videos shown to the entire area that you operate in. Now, the beauty is that the algorithms are so smart that they will put your ad in front of the right person within days. The algorithm goes through the content that's in your video ad or in the written script above your ad, and it knows what you are saying to the perfect potential client or prospect. And it will then find out through thousands of data points that they have about people's activity across the internet, and they will go, well, this is what they are searching for and this is what they are looking for. It's likely that they've been in a motor vehicle accident, or it's likely that they are having family trouble. They're investigating things. They're looking at certain blogs. They're looking at, and it matches the material that's in this video or in the script above this video. Let's try this out. And the more the viewing of the content goes up, the more the algorithm realizes that it's striking gold. And so it is showing it to the perfect person, and it's just getting stronger, and the ad account learns so much quicker. And the beauty is that unlike a television ad or a radio jingle that just comes on at a certain time across a huge period of time during the day, and you don't know whether the right person is going to hear it, the beauty is that when they are sitting at their kitchen table at night and they turn on Facebook or Instagram at the time that they've turned it on, if they fit the right profile, your ad will come up at some point during the time that they are exposed to the newsfeed. And that's the power in this. So the beauty is that all we have to get good at is a few simple scripts and frameworks, which, as I said, you can just click one of the links down below and get one of these frameworks and record some simple videos into your mobile device and you will have these ads ready to go. That is as simple as it is. That is more or less all we need to worry about in the attract section. We create great content, paid or organic, and they turn into ads, and this brings us traffic and eyeballs. Okay. Then we bring those eyeballs to landing pages. We might show them a survey or a quiz, if you want to call it that, and may ask a couple of questions, a series of questions. Now, they've seen from the videos, which are educational in nature. They've seen that you're trustworthy. They come to a landing page, and on that landing page, you ask a couple more questions. There's congruency now between the ad and the education material. And now they come and they see those similar type questions reflecting back on the educational material you gave. They answer a few of those. Human beings have this tendency that once we have added in a few answers to something, we are committed. We have these micro commitments and these little steps. Then when we ask them, give us some details, and we'll get one of our lead intake specialists to give you a call, or we'll get one of the team to give you a call, more inclined to leave their details to get a call, because now they know trustworthy, know, like, and trust grows. Because of the video content, because of the helpful nature, we'll leave our details. And then we are gradually converting more and more people. Now, the other thing to do is, once we have had people watch more of our video ads, helpful video content, or seen more of our content, we can run Facebook lead form ads and capture them right there on the platform. They just leave a bit of their details. Or, as I like to do in all of my ads, I say, send me a message right here on social media. On the platform, just leave me a message below or leave a comment, and I'll get one of the team to get in touch with you, or I will reach out myself. You will be surprised how many people just take you at face value as being honest and upfront and send a message. I get messages all the time of people needing help and advice, and that's how you get conversations open. Now, the beauty is that these days you can have a sales CRM, and we have a sales CRM, and I can't type properly with this mouse, but we have a sales CRM that uses the Facebook conversion API, so that when they respond to one of our ads, either by messenger or by leaving their details, they go directly into the CRM. And from there, we can email them straight away or send them a text message so that the conversion process happens quicker. Now, the other things that we want to do in this conversion process, depending on the length or nurture cycle that you may have, certain legal niches have a little bit more time. We don't need to be helping them with personal injury or motor vehicle accident claims straight away. We may be able to help them make a decision over a period of days or weeks even. And in those cases, consumer awareness products or ebooks or downloadable PDFs are very, very helpful. So you make a really good document available to someone to help them with the decision-making process. Two things are happening. They are basically signaling to us that they are the perfect potential prospect because they're raising their hand. And then they're also downloading that book or ebook or PDF. And when they do that, they're consuming your material. Now, you put strategic links in the PDF or in the ebook that they can go out to other videos. And then those videos educate them more. This helps with the conversion process. Now, when you see more videos of people, I talk about this in other videos, the podcast effect, the idea of seeing someone on camera more and more builds know, like, and trust. You start realizing that that person is just here to help me make a good decision. We link out from the PDF to those videos. They get to see more of you on camera, and they say, well, this looks like a sensible person. Maybe I should reach out to them and get some advice. Now we go through to the transact phase, because now we have their phone number, their email address, and their details, and oftentimes answers to a number of survey questions or any other related stuff that we have managed to gather from them. And our lead intake specialists can get on the phone to them or send them an email or send them a text message right away. We use a sales CRM so that we can send them text messages and get in touch with them straight away. And we don't wait for them to call us. We get in touch with them the moment they've come into our world. Okay. And this is where we are now sending out cost agreements or authorities to act or retainers and getting them to sign on retainer with us. And now they are becoming a client, and we will start transacting. We will get funds into trust or whatever it may be so that we can start acting on their behalf. Now, we use a separate legal CRM. We use Action Step in the actual transact phase rather than a sales CRM, because not all of the leads are clients signed on retainer with us, have become clients. And so we use the sales CRM in the convert stage to continue to manage the sales cycle and signing them up as a client. And the moment that happens, we have them converted through a link with Zapier into the legal CRM, into Action Step, where a matter is created for that particular client, because obviously there's legalities around how you manage them. And I'm sure you know all of this. And so we use the two CRMs. And in that case, they are then removed from High Level, the CRM that I use for managing the sales pipeline, and they move to Action Step through a Zap. And from here, we can gather all the documents we need. We can continue with email, continue with phone, and we can transact with them. They may, in turn, use us again, depending on the legal niche that you're in, or they could become a great referral. So we end up with this beautiful flywheel effect on how we gather eyeballs through the attract phase and how we turn them into converted prospects in the sales CRM. And then from there, how we transact with them and we turn them into clients. That is the framework. It never fails. It's super simple. And if you stick to every single one of those steps and you just put all of the processes in place, you will build yourself an absolutely impenetrable moat around your business. It's the strongest form of marketing you could possibly have is just this simple framework over here. I would like to say a few other things. You no longer need to go to morning breakfast meetings, and you certainly don't need to be wasting your time on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is other business people, unless, of course, you are looking for people business to business. That's a different story. If you're looking for consumers out there in the world that would like to come into, they are not on LinkedIn. They're not coming to your world through LinkedIn. They're coming to your world through social media. The vast majority of human beings are on Facebook and Instagram and on YouTube. They are not sitting in LinkedIn. So you going and constantly putting things out on LinkedIn, you are shouting more often than not to the wrong audience. And the irony in the whole thing is even if you are in a legal niche where it's business to business, those people are also on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, guaranteed. That's where the bulk of all of the clients will be and prospects will be on those social media platforms. So you don't need to be worrying about any of the others. You just need to be worried about creating a couple of really good adverts and creating some really good advertising content and organic content and bringing them into your world to convert them into the sales pipeline. And then we are transacting with them. So this is the process that I use. If you'd like to know more about how I can help you with all of these phases, then click one of the links below in the description. It'll take you to some pages where you can find out a little bit more about how you can have a chat with me about this and how we could overlay this in your business so I can help you out with every single step along this process. It's not that difficult. And once you have all of these steps in place, then you can just crank up the dial and crank up the amount of advertising you put, dollars you put behind your ads and the things that are working, and just increase the amount of lead flow that comes through to your opt-in pages and to your advertising. It is the only way you will take all the headache out of where your next lead is coming from, will be with a system like this. So if you would like to know more about the sales scripts that I use, please look in the link below. I also have other videos on the importance of building a personal brand and also how to create some of these ads that you can use in that attract phase. If you need anything else, leave me a comment below, send me a message, or click one of the links below. Thanks and bye for now.